Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's having a pleasant Sunday afternoon. I am. It's a beautiful day. So, listen, we talk about relationships here, and we talk about relationships at all levels, but more about mature relationships as you move into another phase of life. As I always say, people forget that if you're over 40, 40 plus, you're middle aged because the life expectancy for the average woman is in her 80s. So, 40 is middle age. So anything 40 and up. As you're dating, I'm always looking to see what new things people are doing. They're always doing something new or coming up with something creative. So I found this new dating phase, and it's called soft dating and slow love. And that sounds real sensual to me. And I was like, soft dating and slow love. So this is what it is. The concept of soft dating, taking a relaxed, pressure-free approach to relationships. It's gaining popularity. Older women are embracing this trend. It's a trend. Uh, Allowing connections to develop organically and focusing on emotional intimacy other over rigid timelines. And that's a good thing because when you get older, you start to think, oh my goodness, I'm getting older. I want to be in a relationship. I want companionship. I don't want to be by myself. It's okay. It's okay because I'm a firm believer. If it's meant to be, it's going to be. All you have to do is be yourself. So I've been thinking this way for the longest, just to know that it had a name because I believe in, relationships happening organically. You can be in the oddest of places and meet someone and be like, oh my God, I can't believe that I met this person in this environment during this particular time. And you know what? They might be saying the same thing about you once you get to know them a little bit better. So I love the idea of organic relationships, soft dating, slow love. I think that that's that's more genuine and it's more complete as well because if it happens organically you don't worry about, oh, I'm not going to do this until this happens, or I don't want to you don't rigid timelines. There we go, rigid timelines. We throw the rigid timelines out of the window because you know what you want. When you get older, you pretty much know what you want and know what you're not going to accept, and it becomes much easier. So it is more organic. And I think that that is like the perfect term for where most people that are over 40 are in their lives right now. So, you know, take your time, take it slow, enjoy life, and try some soft dating. Get rid of those rigid timelines and get rid of those crazy requests. I mean, even older women, and this is really ironic. Even older women, say things like, I want a man that is 6 feet, or he's got to be, chocolate, or he's got to be this shade of brown or whatever. He's got to have some swag. Even I'm talking about women in their 60s talking about they need a man with some swag. Well, wait a minute. I'm not gonna knock the swag part because that makes a difference. So I'm not gonna knock the swag part. But anyway, everything else, get rid of that crap. Because when you meet the right person, when you've got all those things clogged up in your brain, you know what? You can miss the right person because you've got all those rigid timelines clogging up your brain. Let them go. Let it be organic. He might not be 6 feet, but he might be an inch taller than you are. And you stop worrying about, oh, I want to wear heels. Wear your heels. Let me tell you something. When you know your value and you know who you are and you genuinely love yourself for who you are, you don't give a crap. He could be 2 feet tall and you can be 5 feet. You know who you are. You know what you bring to the relationship. You know what you have to offer. You are not intimidated by your height, not his. because I'm sure that he's not intimidated by yours. Short men like tall women. So get over that. Let that go. Just let it go. Let it go. Anyway, that's something to think about. Soft dating and slow love. Let it happen organically. Get rid of the rigid timelines. You never know where it's going to happen. You never know when it's going to happen. But when it does, let it move slowly and organically. So we'll be back to talk about other types of relationships because this whole relationship thing is so vast. It's amazing how there are so many different ways to approach a relationship, to approach developing a relationship. Oh, you like my new natural do? Yes, I'm trying to go, well, I've been natural for a long time. I just, do all other kinds of things. But I'm trying to get good at doing the natural hairstyles. And I love them because I'm telling you, there is nothing like freeing yourself of all of the coverings and walking outside and letting the breeze just blow through your hair. Oh, the sun shining, touching your scalp. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Well, I'm not going to lie and say you won't see something different at another time because you will. You might see some braids. You might see a wig. You might see anything. Because I like to do different things, but I really want to work on the all natural do's so that I can perfect them and, feel more confident because I'm not that confident. Believe me, it's not new to me because I've been natural for probably 6 years. I've just never really embraced focusing on the really perfecting the right natural hairstyle that's for me. I've been doing the wigs, the braids, this, that, the other, silk press, whatever. So now I'm trying to be a little bit more dedicated to the whole natural effect. Anyway, so that's my story and I'm sticking to it. But anyway, getting back to soft dating and slow love. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Stop thinking that your time is running out. You don't know when your time's going to run out. Just enjoy life while you have the time. And you know what? If you're sitting there thinking about all of this, then you have the time. But just relax, be proud of who you are, love yourself, because I'm telling you, ladies, when you sorry about that, I apologize for that noise. But when you love yourself, ladies, there's nothing like loving someone else because you are so confident in yourself that they don't have a choice but to be confident in you as well. So love yourself first. Always, always, always. Have a fantastic week or have a great day. Have a fantastic week. Enjoy yourself. And you know what? We'll talk some more because this whole thing about dating and getting into relationships, meeting your companion, it's always so interesting to me. It really is. So listen, have a fantastic week. And hey, don't forget, I know it might not seem like it, but I really am trying to grow my channel. And if you find